Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Easy Breezy, aka Breezy on the Beat. Before I get started, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn them notifications on because you know when them notifications turn on, it's time to talk the LGBT. Today we getting into the real. Two topics today that we're gonna go over. First one, men, lesbian women don't want you. Topic number two, labels, what they are in the lesbian community, what labels are, where labels are typically addressed more. So let's get started. Men, lesbian women don't want you. If a woman is truly a lesbian and she is speaking to you, this does not mean that she's flirting with you. They don't take a lesbian seriously, and it just shows you their respect with women. You can tell a guy person to his face, I only like women. Like, that's it. And some strange chemical in their head be like, yeah, okay, she said she like women, but at the same time, I'm a guy. I just want to know what gives men like the idea in their head when they talking to a woman, a lesbian. Like, what gives you the audacity to think that that woman is attracted to you specifically because you are a man? Even if I was lying and I just said I'm a lesbian just to get you out of my face, if I said anything but, yeah, you cute, I want to talk to you, yeah, you can get to know me, yeah, you can get my number, why are you going to assume that my sexuality has anything to do with that? Saying I'm a lesbian does not give you the go to invite yourself into my life or invite yourself into my relationship, especially when you say I have a girlfriend. Oh, that's cool. Either she ain't gotta know or she can join too. First of all, I think that is so disrespectful. In this day and age, we kind of joke about sexuality a lot. We make everything a joke, and being a side nigga, like a side bitch, like we make fun of it. But it's really sad. If I tell a person that I'm in a relationship, I don't care who you are or what you are, that should be taken seriously, because that's the problem with this generation. We don't take nothing seriously. And so when it comes down to being approached, like, it's men especially, like, they don't take what we say seriously. They feel like it's an opening for more conversation. And I think that is messed up, because I'm not attracted, I'm not interested, and I told you that. Don't keep pushing the issue, because now, stranger danger, you seem like an intruder and you doing too much. And so when I say men, lesbians do not want you. Bisexual women may want you, but truly lesbian women do not want you. And that is not your opportunity to take for you to sit there and test their lesbianism. I don't care if it's worked for you in the past. I don't care what. Like, take it seriously. Like, when a woman tells you that, just be like, all right, cool, no disrespect, move forward. If she's interested in you, if it's anything else, if it can be anything else, she'll let you know. She'll tell you. Clearly she be interested in you, and that means you dealing with a bisexual. Maybe she just became bisexual in that conversation because of you. I don't know. But if a woman tells you that she's a lesbian, take that seriously. And just walk away, go on about your day. Because, like I said, stranger danger, you're automatically an intruder, because I clearly said stop and you kept going. Topic number two, we talking labels in a relationship, and why labels can be seen as a good thing, why labels can be seen as a bad thing. So I kind of touched on that a little bit in one of the episodes of Talk the LGBT. I think it was the first or second episode. But I want to go over, it was the second episode. I want to go over a little bit more in depth what these labels are and how they're typically seen. I know lesbian women usually use labels within the LGBT community. I feel like labels are sometimes good because they give clarity. If I'm looking for a partner, there's certain characteristics I'm looking for in my partner. Generally, they are grouped together by who typically carries these characteristics. For instance, if you are a stud, if you carry yourself as a stud, you're dominant, typically the giver, typically the one that's supposed to be seen as the strong one or provider. You kind of place yourself in a role, like a leadership role, without really necessarily wanting to. That's just kind of the stigma behind studs. Like, they have to be manly, they have to be the aggressor. Labels are good because they give that clarity, but at the same time, just like my friend said, not all women are manly. It's sad because I think like we're the ones, like lesbians, we're the ones that typically give our own selves that kind of label. So she gotta be the provider, she gotta bring in this, she gotta, she gotta be manly, she gotta wear, y'all know what I mean? Like she wears the pants in this relationship. I know girls who only date studs, and like that's why, because they're looking for more so of a leader. I don't know if that's like daddy issues. Then there's femmes. I'm a femme. I carry myself as a feminine woman who shows what's typical of a feminine woman. I like makeup. I like to get my hair done. I like to get my nails done. Haven't had them done forever. But I feel like it goes by the person. When I became gay, this is what I knew. The lesbian rule book. Like, if you consider yourself under a certain umbrella of something, these are one of the 10 commandments of becoming a lesbian. This is what a stud looks like. This is what a femme looks like. A stem is a combination of both. Like, I feel like it was in the lesbian playbook, and here we are, in 2018, and we still carry ourselves by that same way. I feel like labels became bad because we felt we held on to them like they were the 10 commandments. If I'm a stud, I can't dress feminine. I can't get my nails done, my toes done. Like, I can't wear tighter clothes. I can't wear regular drawers. I gotta wear boxers. I can't be the one that want to get pleased because I'm a stud. That's BS. If you a woman, carry yourself how you want to carry yourself. Like, it don't really matter. Like, why you holding on to, this is what I should be, especially in a relationship. This is how I'm supposed to be, or this is what I'm supposed to do in my relationship. Like, if you don't feel that way, but you like to dress a certain way or be a certain way, they don't have to go together. We conform ourselves by that lesbian rule book. I don't feel like you should always have those roles of, this is what I do in my relationship, and this is what my partner does in this relationship. Like, this is how it has to be. Like, why can't y'all be even? Why can't you switch things up? Like, why does it have to be by role? And so I feel like that's why labels are bad. Yes, they give clarity. Yes, it helps for people to know, like, when we out in public, who's the man, who's the woman, whatever. Like, I'm here to tell you as a personal witness, somebody that carries themselves as a stud or whatever, like, it don't mean that it does not mean that they're the man in the relationship. It does not mean that they don't like to be pleased a certain way, or they don't like to do certain things, like they don't like to get their nails done or their hair done. Like, it doesn't mean that. I just feel like over time, lesbians have given their own meaning to what we all should be and look like and do. Labels aren't meant for that. Labels just meant for clarity. Like, labels have been meant for division on how we look at one another. Like, it's turned us against each other. It's weird because it's turned our mentality in the LGBT community into something taboo. How do I consider myself to be this unicorn? How do I consider myself to be free and not conforming to society and what's typical? I'm so much as to step out on a limb and do what I feel like my heart desires. But when it comes down to those roles, like, it gotta be a stud in the field. I mean, that's messed up because we're supposed to be an open-minded community. This should be the most open-minded community, and it's called a community because you got people with common likes, interests, We're seen as the taboo ones. We're seen as our own little island, our own little family, because it's not what's standard. It's not what's the status quo. And like, why conform yourself into like a little box inside that community? Anyways, that's just how I feel about it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. Drop your comments below. I haven't been getting no comments. Like, drop your comments. Tell me how you feel about this video. If you can't tell me how you feel about this video in my comments, please feel free to email them to me at comeoutwithus17@gmail.com. Or you can hit me up. I'm Breezy on the Beat 1, because I stay on the beat. So wherever you feel like you need to get in contact with me, if you have questions, comments, concerns, you want to subscribe, go ahead and like that subscribe button. We're not talking about that right now, but whatever. Communicate. Because of course I'm going to sit here with my pretty ass backdrop and I'm going to talk about it because it needs to be talked about. I feel like my LGBT fam is mad looked over. Like, we really some interesting people, like, that go through interesting life stuff. And it's not all the same. Always gonna listen, always gonna respond. Thank you so much. Once again, Breezy on the Beat. And Fruity Pebs, easy breezy. Y'all take it easy. And don't forget, turn them notifications on because we're gonna talk to LGBT every week.